Hey, thanks to everyone who messaged on my Snapchat at BrianK019. I'm literally going to run through your questions here. If you're not following my Snapchat, head over to that now because I answered a lot. My Snapchat was literally inundated yesterday, so I did a good chunk of them on the Snapchat. So they're like 15-second clips of me answering the Q&A. So I'm going to try and keep everything pretty short here and just belt out the answers at you. But head over to my Snapchat and you can see the ones that I've missed here are over live on my Snapchat. Verdict on Fulfill bars. Talked about protein bars before in another video. They're just basically highly processed versions of chocolate bars with protein added to them. Fulfill bars is the same. Thinking of getting a pre-workout. Any advice? He's got a picture of Rage. I personally love the Amix MyoCell and the Cellzoom. They're the two I use. Now I get my supplements for free from Amix, so that's why I use them ones. But Muscle Salt, the Flexi Fury's great. Those other pre-workouts are really good, but the ones I use are MyoCell and Cellzoom because of the Amix ones. On a mission? No, that's not a question. One question, I train weights 3 to 5 times a week, seem to find it easy to maintain body fat. Motivation isn't a problem. How would you recommend making a start in that direction? Motivation isn't a problem. Someone races just I should consider competing. Yeah, it depends. Do you have what it takes to compete? That's a really personal thing. I can't answer that question for you. You know, if you're floating around the 15% body fat, you enjoy training. Competing is a different ballgame. I always say there's 3 different types of look. There's the look good, the normal look good in the gym, there's the look good in the photo shoot, and there's look good in competing. There are 3 different, very, very different levels. In terms of body fat and what it takes to get to those levels are 3 very different levels of dedication. You can look good in the gym by eating semi-decent and training hard, and that's what the majority do, and that's what I enjoy doing now. You look good for a photo shoot by like dieting a little bit stricter. You can get yourself down a little bit more and go to another level. And then competing is the next stage up. Competing is when life takes a hit. You're going to be sacrificing a lot of things, a lot of time, your health to a degree, because of the constant state of adrenal fatigue and training when your body doesn't want it and eating foods that your body doesn't need and overtraining, over dieting, over supplementing, all these things. So I can't tell you if you have what it takes to compete, but I can say that it's a great thing to do. You'll learn a lot from it and you'll be a better person for it. That's from Sharon. Rob, for dancers, what's the best thing for muscle recovery? Same thing as normal recovery from muscular workouts, because it's a sport. Dancing is not a sport, a quote unquote sport. It is competing. Competing is not a sport unquote sport. I don't think, but the recovery, muscular recovery is the same. So an endurance sport. So things like making sure you're eating well, you're fueling up your glycogen stores with good carbohydrates, you're eating clean, healthy foods so your energy levels are good, you're supplementing with things like branched chain amino acids and glutamine to speed up your recovery, and have a good whey protein after you finish your intense training sessions, which are your dance sessions, but they're still basically aerobic sessions where you're loading your muscular system a lot through your legs. So the same recovery principles apply to whether you're a dancer or whether you're just an endurance sport athlete. What are your thoughts on plant-based diet for weight loss? A plant-based diet. The reality is weight loss comes down to calories in, calories out at the end of the day anyway. So it doesn't matter whether you're using that from a fucking Mars bar or using it from broccoli. Calories in and calories out are going to determine weight loss. Body composition is different. So actually looking better, having lean, toned, athletic physique, having a better metabolism, feeling better, that's body composition as opposed to weight loss. To lose weight, you just have to eat less calories than you consume. Doesn't matter whether this is why things like Herbalife and Juice Plus and these other fucking things that are shambles in the fitness industry make money, because the reality is you're going to eat low calories. I actually came up with a fucking diet recently. I came up with the Mars bar diet. So you get to eat 2 Mars bars a day, you can fucking cut it up into fucking 8 sections, and you get to eat 16 times a day. You can have one bit of it 16 times a day. You're going to lose fucking weight, because the reality is that's about 600 or 700 calories. You're eating less calories than you're burning, but you get to eat 2 Mars bars, so you're going to lose weight. That's basically how weight loss works, and that's why things like Herbalife and Juice Plus and all these other fucking scams, Vi or whatever it is, work because they're putting you on like as Weight Watchers does the same thing. You know, you make sure you're eating less calories. There's no sustainability. It's why people bounce back on these things. You know, it's why I'm so anti, because you're trying to fix patterns from people of that rebound, and I'm not even going to go into the hormonal deficiencies and fuck ups of hormones that it does. But a plant-based one, to get back onto your question, yeah, you're going to lose weight if your calories are lower in. You're going to do it healthier because you're going to get more vitamins and minerals. So yeah, stick to plant-based works. Meat and fish and things like that just help because it's better protein, obviously, because they've got all these 20 essential amino acids. But if you combine certain plant proteins, you know, you combine your soy with your pea, chickpeas and things like that, you can complete protein and get all the 20 essential amino acids that your body needs for recovery, brain function, all of that. You just have to be pretty creative with your food. That's from Kristen. Dean, I've recently started following. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Dean. He's followed me. What's your opinion on intermittent fasting? I see articles about it lately. I have done a full video on intermittent fasting. It should be in the other Q's and A's. In theory, intermittent fasting is amazing. You know, the actual biological and physical, is it physical? It's more hormonal response, I suppose, with your growth hormone and natural steroidal hormones, is amazing from intermittent fasting. In practice, I couldn't fucking do it. I hated it. You know, I tried it. In theory, it works amazing. In look, it worked amazing. I was fucking starving all the time. So it didn't really work for me. That's not to say it doesn't work. My theory on it is that it's amazing. It didn't work for me. Now, I also tried it in my first contest prep, which wasn't a good time. So I may try it again at some stage and do a vlog on it and just track it for the week and see. So comment down below if you guys want me to do that, because I get a lot of intermittent fasting. If you want me to trial it for 2-3 weeks and record my whole journey with it, I'll do that. Leave it in the comments below. Aideen, where can you get protein shakes, or can you make them? Any supplement store will have protein shakes. Yeah, so any supplement store. I get mine sent out from Mamix, but the vitamin shop in Galway, if you're in Galway, that's where you can buy them. You know, that's any supplement store online. You know, you can get them anywhere, really. Cal, what would be the best for abs? I don't know what you mean, best what, but I assume you mean exercise. Don't know. Assume you mean exercise. I've done a whole video on how to get abs, which I did, I think, last week or the week before. So check that on my YouTube. That's a full detailed video. It's going to be the length of this video, about training and exercises to do for it, and how to diet for it. But basically, it's training your abs like another muscle, making sure you're training them properly and getting your body fat low enough so that you can see them. Okay, a long one. In your experience, an example of the best repeatable HIIT finisher can be regularly without being sore, i.e. you can do it regardless of what body part you trained. Okay, nice, okay, and nice, she downloaded the happiness hypothesis. I just finished that this morning on my morning walk, really, really good. Okay, what I generally do is I love the 30-30 split, which is my favorite type of HIIT. So you choose any kind. If you've downloaded my free ebook, I'll put the link down below. The top 10 ways to lose body fat and build muscle at the same time. I've recommended HIIT training in there, and my favorite version is in there, 30-30, which is like a 30-second sprint by a 30-second recovery 10 times, you know, or start at 5 and build up to 10. What I generally do is if I've trained an upper body part, I'll do my HIIT on a bike, or a recumbent bike or an exercise bike, and if I've done lower body, I'll do it on the rower, you know. So I'll just literally flip the same exact HIIT session, 30 sprints, 30-second rest, 10 times, but I'll change the piece of equipment that I use depending on what I train that day. Let's rock through another couple more. Sorry for the message, but it's a long question, long story. Have been back surgery, still in recovery, but I've been told I can return to activity. Downward pressure like exercises, squat, press are out. Is there any way that it doesn't have to skip leg day? Yeah, okay, so he's had a back injury and can't do any of the major leg moves. Yeah, your extension machine is going to be fine. Your hamstring curl, your leg extension, they're not going to have any downward pressure on your lower back. You are limited in terms of legs because obviously a lot of it comes through squatting and pressing, and all the variations of legs are normally squat, presses or lunges. But what I would do for you is I would just hammer the leg extension and the seated leg curl, the seated hamstring curl, with different systems, you know, some German volume training, some high volume training, some pyramids, low volume, do a little bit of everything with those machines until you get your back right, and then add them back in. You're not going to put on a massive amount of mass with this, but the only thing is you'll flood the muscle with so much blood that it'll shape and tone, quote unquote tone, you're still tearing fibers, but at least you won't be, your muscle won't atrophy. It won't get worse from not being able to squat, lunge and deadlift and all of those movements. That's from Keane. Okay. I've been cutting. That one's got about 50 question marks, so I can't read that one. Keep these short. If they're Snapchat, keep them short so I can belt them back. That one literally took up the whole page, so I'd have to respond. That would be a full video. Omar, I'm too confused on meal plans. I can't measure each and every meal. I don't know what to follow. There are tons of online courses. I don't know what to do. Very demotivated. Yeah, that's online nutrition is one of these things that's going to absolutely destroy your head. That's why I designed my program. Of course, I'm going to plug my own program here now, but this works the same with any good coach. There's loads of good online coaches. But I built my nutritional program in it, and the updated version, the new one I have, has a build your own nutritional plan in it. So it basically did a video explaining the nutritional plan, gave you sample one, and then a shopping list and a build your own nutritional plan. Something like that, doesn't have to be my one, but something like that is what's going to help you with nutrition, because it's going to give you the knowledge of what food you should be eating, when you should be eating them, why you're eating them at certain times, and then a whole list, and then how you should build your own. So for example, my one has the sample layout of the week, so everything you need to do all through the week. If you want to follow the sample diet plan, it's got all the macros calculated, it's got all the foods laid out, everything like that. But it also has a shopping list, and you can literally interchange and swap things in and build your own nutritional plan. So anyone looking to that, I'm launching the next top 50 on the 21st of July. It's going to be launched for 48 hours. So the first 50 people to sign up are going to go into a group and work with me online, and you'll be working from that plan. Shameless plug right there. Again, doesn't have to be mine. Any good online trainer. Make sure your fucking trainer is good. The only thing is there's loads of shit people out there. Make sure your trainer is good and knowledgeable of what they do, and then you're going to be golden. It's from Umar. Where can I buy the stevia stuff that you use? Aggressive Health Online is where I got mine. It's amazing. It's fucking out of stock now, so I had to get a different brand. It's been out of stock for ages, but aggressivehealth.com. Stevia is amazing. 1,000 times sweeter than sugar. Great for sweet tooth. Connor. Fats late at night time when dieting, good or bad idea? Depends on the context. Fats not. I love fats at night time because can you recommend a good fat burning brand? Okay, there's two questions there. Fats at night, it's overall context. It doesn't matter. It's calories in, calories out. It's goal dependent. Personally, I like fats before bed. I don't run that well off carbs. I eat them and they work well for function. When I'm back playing sport, I do a lot of it. But fats before bed, fat and protein was always my go-to, because obviously when you don't have glucose and glycogen in your system, your body's going to go into a depleted state quicker, which means you're going to release more natural growth hormone when you sleep. So that's the reason for not having carbs before bed. On the flip side of it is, you have the carbs before bed, you get a serotonin and dopamine release, and it can help you sleep, but can knock you into a deeper sleep, which can help growth hormone as well. So both ways work. Find what works best for you. Fat burning brand, I hate all fucking fat burners. I hate them all. I love L-carnitine tartrate. I use the Amex Carnoline and green tea extract, which anyone that has 45% of EGCG, they're my favorites. Every other fat burner I fucking hate. They wreck my stomach, they make me feel jittery, they make me feel anxious. I will use them up to a show, but I hate them personally. So even to recommend a brand, I would be recommending not one that I like. They're the two I use, green tea extract, L-carnitine tartrate. Okay, a couple more. How many carbs would you eat a day when cutting to help? Not a bad, so you're not starving or bad cravings. It's all about the context. It's not about how many carbs you're eating. It's what's your genotype. Do you function better off carbs? Do you function better off fats? What's your training program like? Do you need to refuel your glycogen stores? My recommendation to you is, if you're finding cravings and stuff for your problem, it may not be carbs. That may not be the issue. It can be a blood sugar issue. It can be an overall calorie input issue. It can be a hormonal issue. Find what it is that works. This is why I designed that top 50 group, was so I could work with people and talk to them about they've got individual things, and this is where they do the Q&A, and they're like, oh, I've got this, and this, and I'll say, oh, well, you're obviously a fat person. Do this. A fat person is in your body, runs off fats. do this with your meal time and it's going to work better for you, you know, and you switch things around. The main tips I can give is make sure you're eating every 3 hours or so, keep your blood sugar stable. Play with your carbs and fats. Make sure you're using sources that are spiking insulin. So don't use any processed foods or white foods, you know, white rice and stuff like that, because you're going to spike insulin and that's going to fuck up your cravings. But again, it's overall context really. Okay, that's the last one I'm going to do, because I'm going to do the last couple on Snapchat. So head over to my Snapchat, BrianK019, and I'm going to answer the last few questions. Thanks for everyone that's watching this. Got through a fucking load there. So I hope this video helps. If you're not following my Snapchat, go do that now. Most of my stuff is up there. And again, thanks to everyone that messaged, everyone that's been following, everyone that's watching, asked the questions. Because as I said, like if I didn't get asked the questions, I wouldn't have any videos to make, so appreciate it. So any comments on this? If it's YouTube, put it in the post down below. As I said about the intermittent fasting, there's something you want to see me do, or anything along those lines. And the same with Facebook, put it in the comment section. And thanks again.